People are going through a lot of different things, and I really wanted them to get the opportunity to be laser coached by both of us and share in some of your goddess wisdom. So are you open to, if I were to read, an advice question that someone sent me actually just last night, and we can see what we both think and what we have to offer her?
Let's ask up there.
Yes. Okay. All right. Dear Abiola, I feel like I'm on a merry-go-round and I'm afraid to jump. I'm in a relationship with a man that has been in my life for 14 years. My dream was to be married by 35, but he wanted to wait until 40. I'm now 43, and after our 6-year breakup, we are together again. I keep accepting him back, knowing that I can't accept the cigarette smoking, the weed, and the denial of his cocaine habit. How do you get help for someone who is in denial? I feel helpless because my kids love their father. What should I do? Signed, Lost and Confused. Now, I have some very specific advice that I'd like to give her, but I would love to begin with you, Donna, and what you would like to share with her.
So there's a Zen saying that says, jump and the net appears, and it seems to me, jump and the net appears. And so you know what to do, listen to the guide, and just take that step, an act of love, a gift of love that you can give yourself. And it's that simple, hard but simple.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, is there maybe like a yoga move or something that she could work with?
Sure, there's a very simple one, and it's actually a release yoga. We actually call it a stress buster, but this is actually very specifically for the release of emotion. So this is for all of us that are holding on to something that maybe we've been ready to let go of, or that we know we're done with. It doesn't serve us. So put your elbows up and you put your hands here. Now your wrists can be loose, you don't want them to be stiff. It's almost like you're doing a tambourine dance, right? So yeah, that's lovely. Actually a little bit closer to your ears. And you want your hands to be closed but not tight. So just loosey juicy. And you start doing this, and you just do this as quickly as you can, right? And just loosen up those wrists, close your eyes, just do this. You can do this for about two or three sets, 90 seconds a time. You'll start noticing one wrist might get a little tired. Just keep going as fast as you can, and just loosey, and keep that wrist soft. And then when you're ready, bring it down. Deep breath in. Let go. Another quick one. It's called a sipping breath, and she's got a lot of anger. I can hear some resentment. Now, if we don't transform that, we don't work through that, it becomes something else. So the sipping breath is to cool the emotion. So you do this, almost like you're sipping through a straw, like imagine. And if you're hearing the too loudly, it means you're actually putting too much pressure, and we never want in any of the yoga we're doing, if we're uncomfortable or it's weird, or you think you'd like to get some advice first, certainly do all those things. But the sipping breath, so you inhale, like through a straw, and exhale. You do 3 or 4 of those when you're really stressed out and you're going to lash out, and that will immediately drop you down into a place where you can actually be a little bit more informed and make a smarter decision.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Donna. I think that so many of us, we need healing tools, and I appreciate you just for, reaching out and asking for advice and asking for help, because so many times as women, we suffer in despair or, without a voice, without reaching out. And so the thing that I would add for you is that you were concerned about your children, and you said, my children love their father. And children want to just be in a loving, safe space. And so if you tell your husband that he needs to go and get help for his cocaine addiction, and you take your children and in the meanwhile go to Al-Anon, or which is, like Alcoholics Anonymous for the families of people dealing with addiction, or whatever it is. But right now it's really important that you work with your children on creating a safe space, because children know everything. They know what they learn what they live, they learn their environment. They are not stupid. They know exactly what is going on. And you want to teach them that love is pure and that it feels good and that it's not about being bitter or fighting or, you know, any kind of negative energy. This is the only time that they're going to get to be children. And you want to treasure that space. And you want to treasure it for you as well. And so what I would say in closing is that if you go to my site, that I write a lot about what I call post-traumatic love disorder. You know, that, you know, being in that stuck place, that broken place, and the way to move past it is with extreme self-care, you know, doing like a healing modality like, you know, the yoga that Donna just walked us through, because you deserve it and your family deserves it, and you deserve to have a rich, bodacious, juicy, big love in your life. Yes.
She's brave. You're brave.
She is brave. Yay for you. What is next for you, and where can people find you online to support you?
Oh, I am having the best time. This is I feel like this is like that shift, that divine feminine opening is here, and I'm creating more products. I've got a great new music project. I've got tons of stuff I'm doing in the same space in TV, and of course I've just come back from London and Berlin, so I've got a summer of adventures ahead, which I'll probably go to Europe and play there a lot. And you know, my game is just to shift it. If I'm going to walk into something and it's going to be the usual, nothing about it's going to be usual. I want to create memories for people, because when we lie down for the last time and take that last breath, it's a series of memories and moments that we're left with. So a moment of lighting a candle, of kissing a loved one, of knowing just when to inhale and exhale and being present. So
you have created an incredible memory for me today and for our viewers. So thank you so much, Donna, for joining us today at the Passion Party. And thank you so much for watching, because we couldn't do it without you. I want you to, you can check Donna out at Raza Living,
yes.
And also at Open Sky. She's relaunching her store there. You can find all kinds of goodies there. And you can read more and watch more videos about healing modalities like meditation and yoga we did today, and also about healthy love and dating and relationships on my site at abiolatv.com, or hit me up on Twitter or Facebook at abiolatv. If no one has told you today, I love you. Dream bigger, love yourself, and passion up. Bye.
Bye.